welcome to the campus of the University of Maryland Terrapins. Today they'll battle the Eagles of Eastern Michigan. Keith Jackson here beside me in the booth, if we can find room for him, my good friend Tim Brandt.
Just look at these two teams, Keith. Maryland is a strong offensive football team, almost impossible to defend against because they're so balanced. They run, they pass, they block, they do it all. The Eagles, no, they are the underdogs in this matchup, but if they can play effectively in all three areas of football, offense, defense, and special teams, then this may stand up to be a great game.
You got a wet track for this one, folks, and it'll only get worse as the day goes on. So we'll see how the young stallions can handle the heavy going. Let's go down to the field.
The Eagles waiting for the kick. Number 1 starts out from the 4-yard line. Brought down by number 40. Fresh set of downs. The halfback gets the carry. Heading up the middle. Number 30 on the stop.
The cattle stampeded across the prairie, and the cowboy just had to follow the dust.
Keith, the offense had its way.
Beautifully executed.
First down, the Eagles at the 42-yard line. The halfback takes the handoff, bursting up the middle. Number 13, rumbling and stumbling, as you would say, Keith.
In our meeting yesterday, the coordinator told me he'd stress tackling all week long. I guess it didn't sink in.
First down from the 37-yard line. Handoff to number 13. Breaks free. He's got enough for the first down.
The Big Uglies look a little winded after that long scamper, but they're happy because they made it happen.
The 5 big guys that time were working in unison.
To watch an offensive line work together like that is gorgeous. It's just beautiful.
We're in the first quarter, under 4 minutes remaining. Number 8 scans the defense on first down. Number 13 on the run. Keith, they're going the wrong way.
They stacked the line of scrimmage. Scat back had nowhere to go. A timely blitz that worked.
Second down, the Eagles from the 24-yard line. The quarterback back to throw. Number 8 attacks the sideline. Incomplete.
The quarterback wanted to take his time. Defense had some other ideas about it. They got in his face and forced the incompletion.
Eastern Michigan at the 24-yard line. He's going to throw on third down. The quarterback hits his target. And he's tackled for the first down.
There's much ado about third down conversions, but actually the first down play is, in my mind, the most important.
Eastern Michigan from the 11-yard line. They'll run it, charging up the middle. The halfback carries for good yardage. Second down, Eastern Michigan at the 6-yard line. He takes the handoff. Loss of 1 on the play.
A simple game, really. No blocking, no yardage.
I know this is the kind of football you love. That line of scrimmage right now is a war.
Nothing like it. Big ugly, sickle.
Third down, Eastern Michigan from the 6-yard line. Eastern Michigan to take it to the air. And the wide receiver snares it. Taken down by number 6.
The receiver thought he had enough running room after the catch to get the first down, but the defender squared him up on the sidelines and belted him out of bounds.
They decide that's 6.
There's a young man who'll butt heads with you anytime, anywhere. Tough run for the score.
Keith, so important to convert on the ground.
Well, that has to do with the other team's will. When you run through them, they feel it.
Number 27 will try to tack on the point after. He splits the uprights.
Eastern Michigan, 7. Maryland, nothing.
The Terrapins back deep with return. So he starts from the 41-yard line. Taken down by number 11. Four-man front. No room to run.
Oh, the defense treated that runner like a cricket player at a baseball game. No respect.
Second down from the 43-yard line. Number 2 under the center. The quarterback drops to throw. It's complete to number 19. 6 yards there.
That'll boost the quarterback's completion percentage. Maybe get the defense to cheat up just a little bit.
Third down, the Terrapins from the 50-yard line. The handoff. Force the middle. He picks up 3.
The defense pursuit was good. Ball carrier only manages to get a couple.
First down. Back to pass. And the pass is complete near the 40. Gain of 5.
You see this a lot in this era of college football. Throw the ball on first down, loosen up the defense, and then pound them with the ground game.
They keep it on the ground. Wrong way there.
You know, Tim, when the big uglies don't do their job, the back hasn't got a chance. He becomes a turkey real quick.
Third and 4. The quarterback to the outside. 4 yards on the pickup.
At the end of the first quarter, Eastern Michigan, 7. Maryland, nothing.
It has to be pretty tough keeping your traction down there right now. The field is wet, the rain continues, and rain can sometimes be a game breaker itself. The quarterback drops the pass. The running back makes the catch. Gain of 22.
Speed, speed, and more speed. Qualities every coach loves to have in a wideout.
Receivers can make the difference in a ball game, and he's doing it.
What you do with it after you catch it, you turn into a running back. That's why so many running backs are converted to receivers.
A little play action here. Number 2, TD.
Even though the defender was all over him in his shirt, the receiver still made the catch for the score.
Number 46 will attempt the PAT. Right through the middle.
Maryland, 7. Eastern Michigan, 7.
Eastern Michigan waits for the kickoff. So they'll bring the kickoff out from the 19. Stopped at the 30-yard line. First down, the Eagles at the 30-yard line. Number 13 on the carry. Number 13 with a nice pickup there.
They gave him a small crease. He turned it into a gaping hole. Barreled through it for a big gain.
Second down from the 35-yard line. On the handoff. Short gain by number 13.
Manages to squeeze out a couple. The defense will be happy to give them those kind of plays all game long.
I'll tell you this, they're really getting after it now.
The back probably wishes he was home and somebody else was wearing that number.
Number 8 looking downfield. The quarterback rifles it. He could score. 20, 10. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
The receiver would not be denied. That is a terrific catch in traffic.
Number 27 on the point after touchdown. It's up. It's good.
Eastern Michigan 14, Maryland 7.
Look out, he could score. Tackled by number 30. First down at the 22-yard line. Here's the carry. Up the middle. He's wrestled down.
He went down where the heavy hitters hang their hats and was able to grab a couple, but that's all.
The Terrapins from the 25-yard line. Number 2 with the play-action play. Tight end makes the catch. He's making his presence felt. That's his 5th tackle today.
Well, the footballs are flying, the big uglies are hitting, the quarterback's pulling the trigger, and the offense is on the move.
The offense begins and ends with a quality quarterback, Keith. Number 9 gets the carry. Charging up the middle. Not much there.
He burrowed up the middle, holding the football like it was his baby sister. He only got a little bit.
The Terrapins from the 44-yard line. Maryland passing on this play. Picks up 25 yards on the play.
The receiver juked inside, turned around, turned outside, and found himself open. The quarterback saw him. Goodness.
First down, Maryland just inside the 20. Number 1 takes the handoff, bursting up the middle. He picks up 8 yards on the play.
A little speed goes a long way in this game. Great burst there.
The quarterback behind center. Handoff to number 1. Loss on the play.
The back ran it up in there looking for daylight, but found only darkness and a train.
Number 2 drops back to pass. Complete underneath. The wide receiver brought down for the first.
That's what the game's all about, acquisition of real estate. The price varies from game to game, and some defensive teams figure they hold the mortgage.
So it's first down at the 5-yard line. Number 1 takes it on the handoff. Gain of 3.
The defense had its hackles up, Got some penetration, held him to a couple.
Second down from the 1-yard line. Number 2 will pass. Pass falls incomplete.
The offense is back in the red zone, Tim, and the defense is sucking it up, trying to hold them out.
Third down, Maryland trailing by 7. Number 5, that's 6.
Team that can hurt you in the running game and surprise you with the passing game will give you heartburn, heartache, long trip home.
Number 46 sets up for the point after. So he splits the sticks. It's good.
Maryland 14, Eastern Michigan 14.
Number 46 kicks it deep. Number 1 will return the kickoff at the 16-yard line. Leveled by number 24. We're in the second quarter. Under 1 minute remaining. First down. The wideout pulls it in. Number 13 on the tackle.
Now that's what you call stretching a defense vertically. And the receiver in this instance stretched him almost to the breaking point.
First down, Eastern Michigan from the 34-yard line. Number 8 back to throw. Complete to number 81. Keith, they can't stop the guy. 5 tackles on the day.
If the quarterback had a few more like this guy, he'd have to be a happy man.
It'll be first down from the 7-yard line. Defense going man-to-man here. They'll run it. He picks up 1 yard.
When the defense is flying around like that, you're lucky if you get anything.
Looks like they're going to bring it. They decide to run it. In for the touchdown.
Caught the defense on its heels, ran right over the top of him, never looked back until he was standing in clover.
The running back coach loves the way this kid finds the end zone.
Well, he's got a sense for it. Just give him a little room.
Number 27 to tack on the extra point. He tacks on the extra point.
Eastern Michigan 21, Maryland 14.
Number 27 kicks off. And he brings it out from the 3-yard line. Number 9 hauls him down. Here we go, first and 10. The quarterback back to pass. Can't connect.
The defensive backs are all over the receivers. The quarterback's been under constant siege. It's been a very good defensive effort against the passing game.
The quarterback drops back. Number 2 completes it over the middle. They'll move the chains.
That'll do it for the first half of the play. Eastern Michigan 21, Maryland 14. Maryland will probably blitz and crowd the line of scrimmage here in the second half. The conservative defensive coach didn't get it done in the first half. The fat lady hasn't felt the need to warm up yet. The offense just needs to keep the other offense off the field. Run the clock.
Number 19 will bring it out from the 5-yard line. Under center, first down. toss. Heading up the middle. Picks up 5 yards on the play.
The offensive line moved as one unit. Provided the back with plenty of room to do its thing.
Second down from the 29-yard line. The halfback on the handoff. He bursts the middle. He could go all the way. 40. He's at the 30. 15. He's at touchdown.
The cheerleaders are jumping. The coaches are dreaming. The players are starting to believe. It's touchdown.
Boy, the big fellas gave him that hole, and he was through.
Here to the big uglies.
Number 46 on the attempt for the extra point. The kick is good.
Maryland 21, Eastern Michigan 21.
The Eagles near the end zone awaiting the kick. Here he comes. Number 40 makes the tackle. First down, number 8 under the center. He takes the handoff. Short pickup by number 13.
He stuck his nose in there and was able to get a few.
Second down, Eastern Michigan at the 37-yard line. The quarterback looks downfield. The cornerback deflects it incomplete.
This Warrior will cover your best receiver and then come up and butt heads with your biggest fullback. I mean, he's a dandy.
Number 8, back to pass. Incomplete.
He might have been better off tucking the ball and running with it. It'll take some abuse, yeah, but a pass like that can be picked off and go the other way in a hurry.
Fourth down, the Eagles from the 37-yard line. Good protection. Maryland stop him on fourth and get the ball back.
They knocked the offensive lineman back off the line of scrimmage, went through the gap, and smacked the quarterback right in the face.
They keep it on the ground. No gain on the play.
Kind of reminds me of the days when a fella'd stick his head in there with no face mask and look, Mom, no teeth.
Second down at the 28-yard line. They're going to the air. Finds the wideout. Brought down by number 9.
The coaching staff knows this kid has the tools. They're just waiting for him to make plays like that on a regular basis.
This guy's just fun to watch. He's like Barishnikov in cleats.
Yeah, but he's got some killer in him. You give him a little crack, and he knows what to do with it.
The quarterback going to the air. Makes the catch around the 10-yard line. 5 catches for him already.
The defensive secondary is having a little trouble on this double wide business. When they line them up together on the one side, they're not finding the receivers, and they're completing these passes.
The Terrapins at the 10-yard line. They're going to try the outside. He's tackled, but he's got the first.
If you blink, you miss him.
First down, the Terrapins at the 2. The handoff. Loss of 1 on the play.
They wanted to shove it down their throat, but the defense wouldn't bite. Stuffed him for a loss.
Maryland at the 2. Trying to get the corner. Talk about getting to the football. That's his 5th tackle.
The folks up front could not secure the perimeter, and the back paid for it.
3rd down, Maryland from the 6-yard line. Number 2 goes with the number 2 to the end zone. Touchdown.
Concentration. Nothing like it when you're fighting for a touchdown.
Number 46 on for the extra point. He hits it.
Maryland 28, Eastern Michigan 21.
Number 1 starts out from the 16-yard line. Number 82 makes the play. First down, Eastern Michigan from the 35-yard line. Number 13 on the carry. Bursting up the middle. Number 13 explodes for a big gain.
The hole was wide enough to run the marching band through it. Great blocking.
First down, near midfield. The quarterback going to the air. Number 8 looking for the speedster. Incomplete.
You can call it poor execution, bad game planning, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is the passing game ain't working.
2nd down and 10. On the handoff, charging up the middle. He gets the first down.
The defense had more holes in it than a chain of Swiss cheese dairy. Very poor effort.
The quarterback looks over the defense. First down. Here's the carry. Heading up the middle. 6 yards there.
If the offensive line can get that kind of push, 4 quarters is going to seem like a month for the defense.
Second down from the 30-yard line. Number 13 gets the carry. 100+ yards on the ground for him now.
The crowd on their feet for the start of the final quarter. Maryland leads by 7 points.
First down, Eastern Michigan trailing by 7. Handoff to number 13. Gain of 3.
Tim, it ain't nothing to write home to daddy about, but a small gain is better than no gain.
Keith, you know plays like that won't get you many points.
Put it in the air and see what happens.
Number 13 takes the touchdown.
A back this fast and a line this good can make life awfully uncomfortable for a defensive squad.
Keith, I know how much you love the great running game production.
You control the clock. You control the clock, you win the game.
Number 27 will try to tack on the point after. And it's good.
Maryland 28, Eastern Michigan 28.
The Terrapins set deep for the return. So he starts from the 14. He is knocked flat. First down, Maryland at the 33-yard line. Number 5 on the run. The linebacker brings him down. Second down, the Terrapins from the 36-yard line. They'll run it. Over the middle. Nothing doing.
Those big fellas stood toe-to-toe, took all the room, and the youngster had nowhere to run.
The Terrapins from the 37-yard line. Number 2, back to throw.
The quarterback has looked unsettled all game long. He is not on time with his throws, and the whole offense is staggering.
Number 16 in punt formation. Punts it inside the 20. Here he comes from the 18-yard line. Blasted by number 87. First down at the 22-yard line. Number 13 takes it on the handoff. Number 13 went through him like a hot knife through butter.
The big uglies up front deserve the credit for that pickup. That's good block.
Here they go, man. Number 13 on the handoff. He just stoned him.
That's kind of like breaking your shoelace on the way to the prom.
Third down, the Eagles at the 28-yard line. The quarterback drops the throw. That's his second sack of the game, Keith. He's really bringing it.
That old adage is true. It's very difficult to complete a forward pass when you're laying flat on your back.
Eastern Michigan will punt it away. Whoa, that's a moonshot. Number 19 starts out from the 39-yard line. Wrestled down by number 89. Maryland from the 40-yard line. Back to pass. Number 19 with the catch. Gain of 29.
They loved this kid out of high school, and after that play, easy to see why.
First down, the Terrapins from the 30-yard line. Maryland tries the outside. Number 1 burst through for a huge pickup.
That's why they recruited him. Faster than a jackrabbit, slippery as a politician.
This game is beginning to look like a nail-biter for the coaches, too. Second down, Maryland from the 22-yard line. Maryland to take it to the air. The wide receiver just can't make the catch.
For the quarterback, it looks like they've got about 15 defensive backs on the field. He hasn't had an open receiver all game.
Third down, just outside the 20. The quarterback looking downfield.
Well, the receiver coach is going to have a word or two with him after that throw. He just can't do that.
He's looking at his hands like they betrayed him.
Maybe they did. Sometimes the distance between your head and your hands is transcontinental.
He gets all of it, and it's good.
Maryland, 31. Eastern Michigan, 28.
Number 46 with the kick. So he'll bring the kickoff out from the 5-yard line. Tackled by number 19. First and 10. He takes the handoff. Gain of 3. second down from the 32-yard line. The quarterback drops the pass. He's got him. 10 yards on the play.
Sooner or later, they're going to get a big play through the air. You can only go man on man so long before you get burned.
It's complete over the middle. That'll be a first down.
That's a good call by the coaching staff upstairs. They saw the hole in the defensive secondary on the previous plays and waited for the opportunity and then cashed the check.
First down, Eastern Michigan from the 25-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Down at the 8-yard line.
If you reach and grasp at this guy, he'll make you pay for it. Cannot bring him down wishing it.
Might have to run a little bull in the ring, I'll tell you that, partner.
Yeah, but the other guy's got the sword.
First down, Eastern Michigan at the 8-yard line. They decide to run it. In for the touchdown.
Same old story in college football. If you can win on the ground, you're going to win the game.
Number 27 sets up for the extra point. He splits the uprights.
Eastern Michigan leads by 4.
Number 27 kicks it. He starts out from the 23-yard line. Brought down by number 11. First down, the Terrapins from the 36-yard line. The quarterback going outside. No gain on the play.
When your front seven is that fast and agile, you'd let Grandma play safe.
Down formation for the defense. Maryland passing on this play.
Oh, the quarterback got away with one there. If the DB was a step quicker, that football is going the other way.
Third down at the 36-yard line. Number 2 wants to throw after the play fake. Makes the catch around the 40-yard line. Gain of 24.
There's much ado about third down conversions, but actually the first down play is, in my mind, the most important.
The Terrapins just inside the 40.
Eastern Michigan 35, Maryland 31. Well, our time together is over. Alongside Tim Brandt,